gonna get into this. I'm recording this right now, just minutes after it happened. So I'm gonna play Mexico and just, I guess, start playing it. So basically, what happened? So at night, and this is on my Twitter, but at night, this Chihuahua just, it just appears in my yard, right? It just appears in my yard out of nowhere, and it's this little short brown Chihuahua, about the size of probably the body was the size of your shoe, small head, uh, maybe like a baseball head, and about as tall as a baseboard, for your house. Real tiny guy, cute guy, right? I guess it was the neighbors. They had no color on it. Real tiny brown one, beautiful, literally beautiful Chihuahua. But let me pull up from Twitter so I can do it right. But um, it's real tiny. So it was just running around and just doing its thing and just being a Chihuahua because I guess it was lost. It was lost, and I guess the neighbors down the street, that dog usually runs around a lot in the neighborhood and everything, so it just weird. I don't know, but it was running around, so I see it. I see this thing so short, it can go under your fence, get lost, and just look for its house or whatever. So I'm looking for it, and I see it. I run out, I see it, so I don't have my flashlight or anything, so I just okay, whistle at it. So I'm whistling at it and trying to attract it. Let me get it from the Twitter thing so I can read it. So whistle part, he gets close. I'm taking a list, taking for bait from the owners. Yeah, I read the part already. So I'm gonna go to the part. I didn't have my flashlight this time, so I just reach my hand out. Just to let the dog know you, so you're not like a threat to them, obviously. So I reach my hand out so they can sniff, your hand and just see, are they no, not are they, good or whatever, but just see. Okay, he let me sniff his hand, like that. But he left me do that. And eventually he just like, well, he just let me sniff like that, and just like, well, bye. It's like he fucked off over somewhere else, and he just walked off. But I was following him a little bit, so I ran back inside eventually because I can't really see anything. He's walking in the back of your backyard where there's no light. Obviously, you can't see anything. So I just go grab my flashlight, which is a little tiny flashlight, like a pen. You just, you take it, you just shoot at the light, and you just see everything you want. But I usually just bring it, and it works. So I bring it there. And this thing is so bright, like I can just point it, it's like a spotlight. Now I see it. And now at this point I don't have any meat in my hand or anything, so I go, to try and pet it. Well, okay, this was real stupid in my time, so I basically tried to pet it on the head. Right? Just try to build, I guess, a relationship, and I didn't know if the dog was, nice or anything, so I just like, okay, let me just, pet you like a little bit. And this thing nipped me, like this, it wasn't a bite, it was like a nip, but it's like bite at your hand, not bite, but nip at your hand. So I think like for me, 3 teeth hit me or something like that. But I know there's a skin slit, not bleeding or anything, just a slit in your skin. No, I'm not playing the game a lot, but I'm just trying to really talk to story about it while I'm playing. But a really small slit, not too serious or anything. It didn't really matter to me. I was shopping. But real small thing, it didn't matter too much. But that thing got some teeth though. You look at pictures of it on the little tiny teeth, maybe about not even your fingernail long, but maybe like half your fingernail, about that much. They can be long. They do a little bit of damage. They can hurt you. And my finger right now, I'm talking right now, is feels like a paper cut. Paper cut, like a little sharp, you know. So I have my flashlight at this time, and I'm just he's looking crazy, like a crackhead, like looking like left and right, left and right, and not like he's whacked out, but he's lost. Looking back and forth, and oh wow, Chinese invading Russia, but just looking back and forth, and really just crazy, looking like he's crazy. Like he's out of it. Should I invade China immediately right now? So he's out of it. So don't forget. What part is it? Yeah, I'm reading off the Twitter so I can remember. Then I think I went back inside, and I think basically this time I was just following him around a little bit with a flashlight so I can see him. I was whistling a little bit. So eventually, when I was doing that, it was running pretty good. So we were walking to the front of the house, and he just was following me. I was whistling a little bit, and I had the flashlight so he can just point at the ground, have him follow it, so he can see. He was following me for a little bit, like, standing like right next to you, like a. If you ever have a trained dog, they would stay right next to you. They just are loyal to like that. It was like that, but eventually when I got to the front, he just really disappeared, and I went back to get a piece of meat. So yeah, obviously you get a piece of meat, you give it to the dog. You know, you feed them. Sometimes they might like you. Oh, Baja California is a country. Okay. Sometimes they might like you. If they don't, then that is what it is. I don't know. You can cry about it. I don't know. But sometimes they might like you. You know. And it really all depends. But with that one, it was like I came back outside. I got a piece of ham, something like that, and I brought it in. I brought it out, and the dog was gone. This thing was so tiny that you can sneak right under our fence. Like you just go by the bottom of it, and you go bye bye and just leave. So I'm gonna say it eventually did that, and hopefully, you know, it went back home. Hopefully, it didn't get run over, and it's still alive. You know, that'd be literally perfect for me and perfect in my heart if I can, you know, hear about that. You know, but if it didn't, that is what it is. And cute little dog though. The thing has a big bite though. Freaking steal my finger. This thing was so tiny, and this was at night, so it was just real dark. But I'm just remembering like, this little tiny dog. Little tiny, my feet are like covered in poop now, probably because I was walking around with a flashlight, just putting it at the floor. But it was just real. I don't know. It's a real moment. I with the dog. I love dogs. I love dogs and cats. My cats are my favorite, but I love dogs too. They're perfect. But I just had like something on my heart. You know, I wanted to at least bring them in. And that's what I got to meet. You know, but only if I could. But I hope you guys enjoy my story time or whatever. And I'll keep you updated if I get rabies. I don't know yet. And I got a little tiny little skin scrape. So if I get rabies, let you know on my Twitter or I'll let you know in a video. Bye bye. See you guys. This is not too much of playing Ron. Not too much, but I guess you can just wait here and I guess some video. I'll update China later. Well, no, I should have deliberation on him, but I didn't do liberation because I'm stupid. Yeah. Let me just. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the little gameplay I did show in this video, but you can see Russia invading China, or no, China invading Russia. The battle here, let me ally China and Russia just to see the battle going on, so you guys can have the entertainment for a couple seconds before I end the video. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it's just basically, I don't know, it was just a really weird moment. I don't know. China, oh wow, he's getting blitzed. Yeah, really weird moment though. I don't know. You know, kind of, I guess pulling the heartstrings, but you know, help a dog out. This was a freaking tiny dog, so I don't want to say this thing was probably nervous as hell. It's like, who's this big guy? Who's this giant? I don't like 6 feet tall. So who's this giant? You know, trying to touch me or they're looking over me. But I don't know. I tried to help him. Whatever. That's my story. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a great week. And whenever this video goes up, I don't know, Wednesday, someday this week I'm gonna put it up. I don't know exactly, but see you guys.